Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Saturday. It is the 14th of May 2022. Now they're calling for rain today, and they said we would have some showers. You can see up through here it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark that way. If you go back, it's looking actually pretty dark, but it was nicer earlier. It is probably, let me tell you what time it is right now. It is 11 in the morning right now. So the gravel guy came in today, and so I had decided what I wanted to do is work on the road in here as much as we can, because when it gets wet and it gets rainy, this gets really slick. So I figured if we have gravel brought in and get this road going with the gravel, it's going to be, better getting in and out of here. So he started, I'll show you, we're going to walk it and I'm going to show you, but the trouble spot when you come out of the woods was this lower part down here, and that's where he had started. And I just told him, I said, just take it as far as you can. So what I'm going to be showing here as we're walking, and you've already seen where it started, this is 25 tons of gravel, and I will tell you what the cost was. It cost $618 for 25 tons. This is crush and run. And so once this packs down and settles in, we'll be good to go. As far as, will we have to add more down the road? Absolutely. But this is a good start, and when we get the rain, everything's not going to turn to mud. We're going to have the grip and the traction that we need to be able to get in and out of here. Instead, because if the last month when we got together, of course it rained last month when everybody came down, and it was pretty sloppy, and he hadn't had the post in here yet. We literally had to come out of there, and some people had to drive up on the grass because they couldn't get out of here because it was so muddy and it was a mess. So my gravel guy came in, and I had him start down here, and we're going to walk down to that point. And so this is now all graveled, which is going to make it much better to get in here. So he's going to bring me another load of gravel this week coming up. And when he does that, I'm just going to have him start where he ended off here and just bring in more. And we're just going to, the first several loads are going to be this part of the drive in, so that we have, once you get into the meadows here, the grass and stuff, it gets really slick when it's wet. So I wanted to make sure that when, I can get in and out of here to the woods is no issue whatsoever. But this is the spot here where we went to. So, coming out of the woods is not a big deal. But when we get up over here and then we drive through out of here, this is where the major issue was, right here. So now with having the gravel down on here, it's going to not be that sloppy, muddy mess. And, this will settle in, and I understand that, and we'll end up putting more gravel on it as we go along. But that's a pretty good distance that we just walked through here for that gravel. And like I said, I'm just going to have him continue where he left off and continue on. So I figure what I'm looking at, the next load of gravel will probably take us to the top of the hill, and then the next one will go over the hill and then down, and we'll just have him continue to do that. And slow and steady, but again, this is also forward progress. It's going to be much easier getting in and out of here, especially when the weather is bad. It won't be as slick. And I'm going to show you when we walk back out to this point where the way that it looks, where it turns back into, the dirt and grass, and what a difference. Now here's the other thing with this. If I have to, this center part, I really don't need the gravel in the center part, right? But if I have to, I can always rake that to either side, as you see here, and I can rake that to either side, and that'll work that way. So getting this road squared away so that we can travel in and out of here easier and better is really important. I know there was several days, even with four-wheel drive, once you got back up where, this was, the whole thing was to this point, but Once you got up into here, it gets really, really slick, real greasy, and it's tougher to get traction. But again, with this stone down, this crush and run down, it's going to make a huge, huge difference. You know, in the quality of being able to get in and out of here without any issues. So I just said, well, you know what? So had him start right there where it comes out of the woods, come right through here, and you know, and like I said, this is as far as he got with this load. You know, when he comes back, the second load should take us right up through and up to the top of the hill is my guess, or close to it. Then the next load after that will take us over the hill and down and in, and that's what we're going to end up doing. So that's kind of, you know, figure. But you can see this here, guys, when this gets wet, it gets really dicey, especially if you have a lot of rain. Yeah, it's not a whole lot of fun. But now with the gravel there like that, it's going to be much nicer to get in and out of here, and so that's a good thing. But like I said, slow and steady. We'll, like I said, I decided this part here in is more important right now. The other rest of it, as we go in, we'll work on that as we can. Once I get my trailer or the four-wheeler down here, I'll just work on that, get the trailer loaded up, and then take the four-wheeler and drive down and fill in the potholes as we go through there. That poor dog looks so sickly. Doesn't she look sickly? Somebody told me she looked unhealthy. Oh, she's so skinny she looks unhealthy. Yeah, she acts like she's unhealthy. So anyway, guys, so that's you know, some of the progress that we've made. Atta girl. That's the progress that we made today with that, so that was awesome. He spread it out like that. I didn't even have to rake anything, which was much, much nicer. So, but again, we're gonna, his next load, he will come in. It might not even take us all the way to the top of the hill here, but we'll get a lot closer, and that'll make a difference as well. Eventually, the bulldozer guy is going to drag in the shipping container, and I just kind of want to show you the shipping container is going to go up in here. I'm not going to take it all the way back in, but I'll try to get it in here a decent amount of the way. So we'll walk over here. So the trailer, I have my trailer is up over here. So that if that way, when I do head back to New York, it's not going to be an issue, and we're going to be okay. But I had him widen this out more, because I figure I'll put the shipping container tighter on the inside here, and I'll take that trailer and put it to the outside. But so he had opened this up really decently, and I could always have him open it up more if I wanted to. I may, you know, because we clear out more of this, it's going to be better. But if I tuck that shipping container up into here, what that's going to do in the morning, it's going to be all shaded through the morning, because it's not going to be sitting in the sun all day. So I think if I tuck that up in here someplace, that's going to be a good spot to put that shipping container. And then I'll take the trailer and set the trailer on the other side, and it's, like I said, it'll be a good spot for all of that. So that's the game plan as far as that goes. Like I said, we're just going to work on things methodically. I can't do everything all at once, but I do have another load of gravel that's going to be coming in this week. So when he gets a chance, he's going to bring it back, you know, bring it back in here, and then he will do up as far as he can. And then it may be another month before we do a third load and get up over the hill. So once we get up over the hill and able to get that all graveled, it doesn't matter if it's raining or not raining, we're going to be able to get in and out. We're going to have the grip that we need, and it won't be all slick. So slow and steady, but we're making progress, and you know, that's what it's all about. Yeah, it's important that we get this squared away as much as we can, so that getting in and out of here is really, really important. So from where the woods open up over here into my lower meadow is 2/10 of a mile. So, you know, from the road in altogether, it's 8/10 of a mile. So it is, you know, like I said, so that's what we did there, 600 bucks. Probably from that point to maybe in here somewhere, another 600, and then another 600 up and over. And I don't know if that'll take us all the way in or not. But like I said, we're gonna work on it and do like that. Now we went exploring today. We looking for a cave that Dennis said was on the property. We did not find it, but we did find a couple spots that had potential. It could be opened up and stuff like that. So we were doing a little exploring this morning because we knew the rain was coming this afternoon. And so we wanted to get that stuff squared away. So real quick, guys, before I jump off of here, I want to talk about my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse One community, which is a resource that we have set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. It is free to join. You do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. Once you're in, look for people in your state or your country. Read the message boards and do that, and it's a good way to try to connect with other like-minded people. I think that's really important to do. Also, we have the Forefathers, which is the CBD and hemp store. So again, preppernurse1.com, you'll see their logo. You click on their logo, it will take you to their website. Once you're on their website, if you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase, make sure you use the discount code PrepperNurse1, and that's the number 1, not ONE, and you can save 15% on your purchase doing that. Last but not least, we have the Legacy freeze-dried food on my website. So again, preppernurse1.com. Click on store, it'll drop down. You'll see Legacy Foods. You click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. 25-year shelf life, GMO-free, gluten options available for people that need that. Again, it is also vegetarian, but there are beef and chicken options that you can purchase separately. So definitely take advantage of that as well. With that, again, good thing to have in your long-term preps. So check that out as well. She's just being a nut. Look at her. Yeah, very sickly dog. I don't know how, how she's doing it. So anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off of here for now. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. If we can ever get past all the sillinesses they propagate against us to fight against each other all the time, there's no stopping us if we work together. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important to tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, just take care of that. You'll be fine. The only person that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. Stay away from the negative people that tell you what you cannot accomplish, because you can accomplish anything that you want to. All right? I hope you all have a great day. I will be doing another video later, so probably be raining by that point, but that happens. I hope you have a great day. Well, actually, I want to show you really quickly as we walk over the top of the hill here. I'll show you where I was working on the grass. And so we'll come over the top of this and I will show you. I got a good amount of the lower meadow cut. The neighbor, he said he could probably brush hog the top part for me, which would be cool. And that would be awesome if he does that. But so I worked up through this area here and did that, and you can kind of see how far I got down, and it goes all the way around. So I probably got better than half of the lower meadow already cut. Obviously I haven't done this part up here yet, but I'm just getting this part done down here. So I was working on that yesterday. All right, guys, I am going to take off. I hope you all have a great day as it starts to rain now. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.